Tonight, the world of music stands still. All eyes are locked on one stage, one night, one event that defines an era, the Video Music Awards 2025. But this year, something feels different. Behind the dazzling lights, the roaring fans, and the endless red carpet flashes, one name rises above all others. That name is Bruno Mars, and before we dive deeper into this historic night, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, share this video, and drop your thoughts in the comments below, because what's about to unfold will leave you speechless, and you won't want to miss a single second. From the moment it was announced that Bruno Mars leads the night as the most nominated male artist at the VMAs, the music industry has been buzzing with anticipation. In an era filled with new stars and fleeting trends, Bruno remains the timeless showman, the artist who can turn any stage into history. Tonight, as the VMAs go live at 8 p.m. on Paramount Plus and Pluto TV, the world will witness whether Bruno can once again cement his legacy as one of the greatest performers alive. But what makes tonight even more electrifying is the mystery. Whispers and rumors suggest Bruno has something unexpected planned, something so tightly kept that even the production crew can only guess. Some say it's a surprise collaboration. Others believe it's a deeply personal tribute. Whatever it is, fans know one thing: when Bruno Mars steps on stage, magic happens. Flashbacks take us to his early days, a kid in Honolulu with nothing but a dream and raw talent, to becoming a global phenomenon with chart-topping hits that defined a generation. Bruno isn't just a singer, he's a storyteller, a perfectionist, and a living legend. And tonight, the stakes are higher than ever. The red carpet is ready, the cameras are rolling, and the biggest names in the world, from Taylor Swift to The Weeknd to Olivia Rodrigo, are set to make their appearances. Yet, when Bruno's name echoes through the venue, there's a different kind of energy. A pull. A force that tells us this will not be just another performance, it will be the moment of the night. Fans claim to have spotted hidden clues, cryptic social media posts, fragments of lyrics teasing something bigger, and rumors of a jaw-dropping reunion. Every second leading up to his performance feels like a puzzle waiting to be solved, and as the clock ticks closer to 8 p.m., the tension builds. Cameras capture Bruno backstage, calm, collected, but with a knowing smile that conceals 1,000 secrets. Producers whisper that whatever he's about to do could change the history of the VMAs forever. This night isn't only about awards or trophies. It's about emotion, about impact, about one artist's ability to transform music into a shared, unforgettable experience. So, when the curtain rises tonight, the question isn't if Bruno Mars will make history. The question is, are we ready? Because one thing is certain, whatever happens tonight, Bruno Mars at the VMAs 2025 will be remembered as one of the most shocking, emotional, and iconic moments in modern music. The energy surrounding the VMAs tonight feels electric, almost otherworldly. For days, the streets of New York have been alive with fans camping outside the venue, holding posters, banners, and even guitars painted with Bruno's name. They're not just waiting for another celebrity appearance, they're waiting for a cultural event. Because when Bruno Mars takes the stage, it isn't just music, it's theater, it's storytelling, it's history. Insiders whisper that Bruno has rehearsed behind closed doors, with strict security ensuring that no footage leaks online. A single phrase keeps surfacing among those who caught a glimpse of the rehearsals: this isn't just a performance, it's a revelation. But what could that mean? Could it be new music? Could it be a tribute? Or maybe, just maybe, Bruno is ready to share a piece of his story that fans have never heard before. And if history has taught us anything, it's that Bruno never steps onto a stage unprepared. From the Super Bowl halftime show that left the world breathless, to Grammy performances that became instant classics, he always elevates the moment. Tonight, with multiple nominations and the world's attention on him, fans believe he is planning his boldest move yet. As the clock inches closer to showtime, cameras cut to the red carpet. Taylor Swift greets her fans with her signature wave, The Weeknd poses with quiet intensity, and Olivia Rodrigo beams with youthful confidence. Yet when reporters mention Bruno's name, a different tone enters the conversation. There's reverence, admiration, even a bit of nervous curiosity. Everyone knows something monumental is brewing. Meanwhile, inside the venue, stagehands rush to assemble something under massive black curtains, hidden from both the audience and most of the production crew. The secrecy only fuels speculation. Fans online are already dissecting every rumor, with hashtags like #BrunoMarsVMA and #BrunoSurprise trending worldwide. The digital world is on fire, waiting for the curtain to rise, but to understand the weight of tonight, you have to look back at the man behind the music. Born Peter Jean Hernandez in Honolulu, Bruno grew up surrounded by rhythm, melody, and family performances. By the age of 4, he was already impersonating Elvis Presley on stage. That fearlessness, that joy of performance, carried him through rejection, setbacks, and the long climb to fame. He has lived for nights like this, where the entire world pauses to watch, and there's something poetic about this moment. Decades after a boy from Hawaii dreamed of the spotlight, he now stands at the center of the biggest stage in music. The question isn't whether he will shine, it's how brightly, but behind Bruno's smile, there's always been depth, pain, and vulnerability. Fans remember his heartbreaking tribute to his late mother, the tears he shed on stage years ago. That memory lingers tonight, and many believe it may resurface in his VMA performance. Could this be the emotional core of his mysterious act? Could Bruno be ready to honor the past while pushing into a bold new future? The audience is buzzing. The lights begin to dim. Whispers ripple through the crowd as the announcer's voice fills the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, the stage is about to transform. And with it, so will the legacy of Bruno Mars. The lights dim lower, and the audience falls into a hushed silence. The air is thick with suspense, the kind of silence that only comes before something monumental. Then, a single spotlight cuts through the darkness. The curtains lift, and there he is, Bruno Mars, standing alone, his silhouette commanding the stage before a single note is even played. For a moment, he doesn't move. He simply looks out into the crowd, the cameras catching the faint smile at the corner of his lips. It's the smile of a man who knows he's about to deliver something unforgettable. The audience erupts in cheers, but quickly, the sound fades into anticipation as the first chords echo across the arena. Bruno's voice rises, smooth yet powerful, filling the space with a melody that feels both nostalgic and brand new. The song begins as a stripped-down ballad, just him and a piano, raw and unfiltered. Instantly, you can feel the emotion. This isn't just a performance, it's a confession, a story told through music. As the lyrics unfold, the stage comes alive. Hidden panels slide open, revealing a full band and dancers dressed in sharp, classic suits, a nod to his vintage funk roots. The tempo shifts, the beat drops, and the arena shakes with energy. Bruno Mars has transformed the room, pulling everyone into his world. Then comes the twist. In the middle of the performance, the music softens again, and Bruno looks skyward. On the giant screens, old family photos flash, moments from his childhood in Hawaii, early performances with his siblings, and intimate snapshots of his late mother. The crowd gasps, realizing this is more than entertainment, it's a tribute. Tears well in the eyes of fans who remember how deeply her passing affected him. Bruno's voice cracks slightly as he sings a line that feels almost like a prayer. In that moment, the arena is united in silence and emotion, and just when it feels like the performance has reached its peak, Bruno surprises everyone. Out of the shadows, a familiar figure joins him on stage. It's Anderson. Paak. The crowd explodes in cheers as Silk Sonic reunites for the first time in years, delivering a funk-infused finale that sends the energy into overdrive. The two feed off each other's energy, trading verses, harmonizing, and filling the stage with infectious joy. By the end, the audience is on its feet, clapping, shouting, crying, living in the moment. Confetti rains down as Bruno takes a bow, visibly emotional, his voice trembling as he thanks the fans, his family, and most importantly, his mother, whose presence was felt in every note.